Welcome back to another Collectible Spotlight. I'm that Halloween movie collector, Pat. And this week we're going to take a look at the 18-inch Michael Myers doll from Spencer's Gifts. Now this is pretty near and dear to me because this is one of, if not the first, officially licensed Myers dolls. I still remember my friend Pat, who was a Halloween fanatic just like myself, had bought it back in 97. And I remember stopping at his house and seeing it on top of his TV, and I was like, where the hell did you get this? He's like, oh, I just got it at Spencer's in the mall. You got to go get one. And needless to say, I was at the mall that night, and I bought the first version, which is this guy right here. And eventually the second version, which is on the other side of him, I picked up after that. So it's one of the more common ones. It's pretty much, you'd think it'd be rarer than it is. It's relatively easy to find. Most collectors do have it, but it's one of the cooler ones. So let's dive into it. All right, the 18-inch Michael Myers doll was released through Spencer's Gifts. There were two versions. The Horror Collectors series in 1997, which was a run of 30,000 units. Spencer's item number 524991. And in 1998, version 2 was released as the Thriller series, which was a run of 100,000, and was Spencer's item number 605477. This was a bloody version, which featured, as you can see here, bullet holes on the box, bloody bullet holes on his body, and a bloody dripping knife. Each version had a front flap that opened up to reveal the story of Michael Myers and photo stills from the film. The front flap stays closed via Velcro attached to the box, and my advice is be extremely careful when you open it because they will come off because they're just simply glued on and they're very old. So I've actually had mine come off over the years, and you just dab a little bit of glue on there and it'll stay on. But when you go to if you're going to go open one up, be extremely careful. They're not on there as well as the new TOTS releases are. They're on there pretty darn good. Both versions play the Halloween theme when you push on Michael's chest through the round hole on the front of the box. It runs on 2 AA batteries. Now, my first version doesn't work anymore. The batteries died a long time ago, and it's never been opened, so I really don't want to open it up to change the batteries. But oddly enough, my second version, which is the bloody version, it does still work. Must be Energizer batteries in there. The other differences between the versions were that version 1 had Michael holding his knife by his side in the box. Version 2, he's holding his bloody knife up in the front of him. The boxes had differences as well. Both versions had photo stills from Halloween, but they were different photos from the movie. They weren't exactly the same. And the story of Michael, there's a whole story on the inside flap, and the stories in each version differ as well. When they released, they retailed for $49.99. On today's collectible market, I've seen them sell for between like $150 to $300, depending on the condition, whether they're in and out of the box. But obviously, some people do pay more for them depending on the number to release on it. Some people like to get a lower number, and you're going to obviously pay more for that. They also did have, for those other horror icon fanatics out there, they did release different versions of this that obviously weren't Michael Myers, but they also released other versions of other horror icons. And the ones that I found that I knew about, but some of them I didn't know until I did some research. The other ones I found were, there was Jason Voorhees, Freddy Krueger, Leatherface, Ghostface, The Crow, the Crypt Keeper from Tales from the Crypt, and Dr. Frankenfurter from one of my favorite films, The Rocky Horror Picture Show. Well, folks, that is the 18-inch Michael Myers doll with sound that was released from Spencer's. Like I said, it's pretty much if I'm incorrect, somebody please comment below and let me know, but I think this was the first officially licensed Myers doll. I don't remember anything before that. Like I said, I've had it since 1997 and 98 when I first got them, and they're still here with everything else. So, hope you enjoyed this video. Getting some nice feedback, some great feedback from people. I tell on every episode, if somebody sees anything behind me that you'd like to see a spotlight on, or something you own, or some information, I love looking this stuff up. I'd be happy to do one. So just comment below, let me know. You could also go to my Instagram page, which is at That Halloween Movie Collector, where I have my collection categorized. I have all the details about it. Pretty much everything I own is there, and if it's not there, it's slowly getting there. I try to post as often as I can, and plus when new items come in. I also do a Halloween Collectors podcast every Sunday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, over on the Michael's Horror and Pinball channel, which is a lot of fun with some great collectors and some great guys, so go check that out. And on Facebook, I do have my Halloween and Michael Myers Collectors group, which you could request to join, and we have a lot of great collectors in there. People buy and sell, post some great stuff, and it's just a great community for collectors. So, hope you enjoyed this. Hope you look forward to some new ones. I'm looking forward to doing some new ones. Throw some ideas at me, and I'll see you on the next one.